Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little sit down chat again. Apologies if you're here to see ride videos. That's not what I'm going to be showing today. I'm going to be talking a little bit about overcoming self-doubt. Something that a lot of girls in my community really struggle with. So I thought I would sit down, have a big D&M with you girls. So self-doubt is something that us girls really struggle with. In general, we're always thinking of the worst case scenario. It's honestly the worst thing to have, especially in riding, because it keeps you in your comfort zone and it stops your growth. I'm about to give you 6 tips to overcome self-doubt, specifically for moto and my throttle babes. And you can start working on this at home right now. You don't even have to be at the track. So here are some signs that you're doubting yourself. You don't accept compliments and you don't give yourself credit. You are constantly seeking reassurance. You have really low self-esteem. You feel like you're not good enough. This can really affect not only your personal life, but it can really affect track days, ride days, anything to do with something that's a little bit difficult. It can absolutely hold you back from trying new things on the bike. How many of you girls are comparing yourself to someone else's ability, putting yourself down? How many of you are nervous that everyone's watching you on the track and judging you, therefore it's stopping you from trying whatever it is you want to try on the track, stopping you from even going to the track? If this sounds like you can absolutely start working on your inner confidence off the track so that when you do go to the track you're completely confident within yourself. So let's go. Number 1, practice self-compassion. This means be kind to yourself. Treat yourself the exact same way that you would to your mother or your best friend or your partner. You would never say to your best friend, oh my god, don't go to the track, everyone's going to be watching you, how embarrassing. Don't try that ride, you are so going to crash and it's going to be so embarrassing for you, just don't even try at all. Self-doubt is developed when you don't want to make a mistake, but you've got to develop the mindset that making mistakes is the only way to grow and improve our riding. So one little exercise I want you guys to do is, sounds a little bit gypsy, but honestly do it. Little things like this help build up our confidence within ourselves, the way that we see ourselves, believing in ourselves. So I want you guys to get in front of the mirror and look at yourself and say a positive and self-growth affirmation every single day. It could be something like, the only way I'm going to grow is to get uncomfortable doing, fill the blank. Going to the track, going and trying a new jump that I really want to do, doing something that you're really scared of, and just like say that you're going to do it. Honestly, when you repeat it to yourself every day, you really start to believe yourself, and therefore those things do come true. The more that you are thinking, what you think becomes. Number 2, think back on some achievements that you've had in the past. When you can reflect back on all the badass things that you have ever had to overcome, it kind of proves what you're capable of, and it is such a powerful thing. Like, I personally have been through a rough time. Girl, you have honestly overcome the hardest thing. Why are you so scared of this little thing that's not even scary? Like, you have the right technique, you have the speed, why is that scary? Kind of thing. So yeah, it absolutely proves what you're capable of. Literally did the hardest thing on earth and you came out the other end. Yes, we need seat time, sometimes we need coaching, but mentally this is something that can really help you believe in yourself and trust in yourself a little bit more. Like a lot of girls, if you are nervous of crashing because you've had a past bad crash, or you've seen someone crash and it's like traumatized you, you're nervous, make sure you learn from that incident and don't dwell on it. Don't overthink it, don't focus on it, because whatever you focus on becomes. If you focus on the crash enough to stop you from trying it, you'll only be at war with yourself and you'll never grow or try new things, and you'll never step out of your comfort zone. So key here is to focus on the lesson that you've learned in order to grow. Number 3, do not compare yourself to anyone. On the track, off the track, on social media, in real life, walking down the street. When you learn that every single person you come across has walked different paths than you, has had different experiences, have different strengths, different weaknesses. The fact that they might be at chapter 20 and you're only at chapter 5 or even chapter 1. Someone excelling in something doesn't mean that you don't have strengths yourself. So really develop that mindset. I may not be the fastest person out there. I may not be as fast as that person on the track right now, but I sure as hell am having the best time ever, and that is all that matters. That girl just cleared that jump that I can't do, but I'm here today to focus on my seat time so that this time next year I'm going to be able to do exactly the same. Focus on you. Number 4, crew. Surround yourself with a supportive crew. Get your throttle back. PS, go to my Facebook community group. I'll link it below. It will honestly change your life. Having a girlfriend that's going to really help you overcome the self-doubt is like the key here. I have friends that I ride with that really help me get over jumps. I ask them to speed check me and I just follow them, and you know, if there's ever a jump that I'm like, I don't know if I can do that, they're like, you absolutely can. Your body is capable. It's just your mind that's stopping you. Having someone like that is super, super beneficial to be surrounding yourself with. I think when you're with people that make you feel good about yourself, it really sets up for a positive day. They can absolutely help build you up and be such a strong encouragement to help you overcome things that you're doubting in yourself. 100%. Get yourself a fellow throttle babe, I'm telling you. Just remember, our bodies are capable of doing things, trying things, if our minds are. And the people that we surround ourselves with can help us in so many ways, because they personally know how easy it is to try that jump, and if they can do it, so can you. Number 5, you are your biggest inner critic. It's you against you. Nobody else holds us to a higher standard that we do ourselves. Best friend would never hold you down to a mistake that you made or a failure that you had, so why do it to yourself? Awareness is like key. That is like the first step to anything. Knowing that you're doing it to yourself, you're more aware, so the next step is to take action. So the fact that you know that you're doing it is a good sign that you can recognize it and change your thought patterns. When you catch yourself doing it, ask yourself, is it benefiting you to be putting yourself down? Just say you wanted to go out to the track and you thought, I don't belong out there, I'm not fast enough, or I'm in the way all the time, why bother? Just remember that nobody else thinks that about you except for yourself. And I can guarantee the minute someone sees a ponytail out on the track, they're like, fuck yes. How bloody cool. There is nothing cooler than seeing a girl out there giving it their all. Just remember that everyone bloody loves seeing girls out there. It is such a badass thing to see, so get out there. Number 6, start journaling. I personally do this every single day. The more frequently you practice loving yourself, I promise it really, really helps. It is really important to put time towards a self-love exercise. Your prompts each day could be something like 3 things that I'm grateful for today. What am I proud of myself for that I've been doing? What is one inner quality I love about myself? What are my strengths? What's something that's holding me back, and how am I going to overcome that? The more that you can get into that mindful state with yourself, where you really start believing in yourself and growing that confidence, I guarantee you will overcome any self-doubt that you have. And that's it. All of these things start from your mind. So just remember, when you overthink things, it is really easy to think about the negative outcome more than a positive outcome. So give yourself less time to think about it and just do the thing that you've always wanted to do. Don't give yourself time to think of the negatives. You can absolutely undo negative thinking habits, so you really need to be patient with yourself and commit to being better to yourself as well. Know that if you fail, it is a positive step for growth. Like, it is the best thing that you could ever do. Failure is such a positive thing. So get out there, girls, go have some fun on the bike, and yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Look at what I'm doing. Pipe down. When I enter in the convo, stay iced out. When I'm chilling in the condo, see me stacking the loot, just pop the cap off the juice, yeah. Put some hats on the loop, put my ass